Hey YouTube, it's me, Black Fox, and welcome to the new Saturday show, the movie day, not the just movie day. Um, this week we watched Clash of the Titans, and the way the show's gonna go is there's four different parts of the movie. Four different things that we'll talk about that has to do with the movie, and then after that I'll give you my rating. This week it's just gonna be me. Hopefully next week it'll be all three of us. So, me and Munchies, and then one new guy. Hopefully, he'll be here ready for the next show. Anyways, so first part of the movie we're gonna talk, our first thing we're gonna talk about the movie is um, One Like It, which is all the special effects and costume designs in this movie, like all the the Kraken, the way they made him look, all the special effects, all the different creatures of hell, and all that stuff. Amazing. I like when he walks into the room and and when the Hall of Gods and Olympus, and like they have like the little world just right there as the floor. That's like the floor and whatnot, and they're just walking all over it. And that I thought to me that was just amazing, and all the fighting and stuff like that, special effects in it. And my favorite costume design though for this movie was the man or the dead guy that operates the ferry. So freaking amazing the way they designed his costume. Freaking amazing. Um, and so second part that we're gonna talk about is the dislike. And my dislike was there was just a few dull moments in the movie. Not too bad. They didn't last long, but there were a few, and that's the only thing I, was not pleased, like 100% pleased with. But still really great movie. You know, uh, just there's just a few dull moments. Nothing to really take away from the movie that much. Um, so that was my dislike. And the fourth or the third thing that we're gonna talk about is my favorite scene in the movie. My favorite scene was when they're fighting with the scorpions after the blood drops into the sand, and they just come out and start attacking everybody, and it was just amazing. It was freaking awesome. I love that part. And then they end up riding it later on and whatnot, but just freaking awesome. Um, and then fourth fourth thing we're gonna talk about is the hottest chick of the movie, which is my opinion, the queen or the princess that they're supposed to sacrifice, and and that that was just to me she was the hottest bitch ever. Like, but anyways, so now that those are the four different parts of the movie that we talk about every week. Now I rate the movie. My rating is system is 1 to 10, and I give this movie an 8 out of 10. So just like I said, just a few dull moments. If they were improved, then
What dull moments do you think that was?
it was just a few different parts of the movie.
And what parts were those? Can you explain one of those parts that you remember that was
Just
dull?
the basic, like having to tell the story, having to to kind of explain this or that. Like in the beginning, when they were explaining his parents and all that stuff. Like the fishermen and stuff like that when they're out in the storm, they're just talking in the storm. Not really that great, but you know, still was a lot of action. Very good movie. Definitely a good to watch movie. Um, anyways, that's all I have to say about this movie. Next week, hopefully, there'll be three of us, me, Munchies, and one new guy. Hopefully, he'll be ready. And next week, hopefully, if the new guy comes through with the movie that he's supposed to, we'll be watching Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. So don't don't forget to watch that movie this week, and that way you know what we're talking about when we do movie day and whatnot. Don't forget to catch the Monday show, Monday Opinion, and the Thursday show, the Weekly Invention. So, till then, stay awesome.